Hola, and welcome as we take another stroll through Greece this week as we make my Yia Yia's Tiropita. Up next on Simmer Down. Now, first things first, what is Tiropita? It comes from tiri, which is cheese, and pita. Well, we all know what pita is. Pie, carbs, the staff of life. So you put it together, tiropita, cheese pie. Aha! Hopefully you've heard of spanakopita, which is spinach pie, and then there's spanakotiropita, which is spinach and cheese pie, and then of course Yia Yia, that means grandma. So when I say Yia Yia's tiropita, that means I'm making grandma's cheese pie. She used to whip these up for parties, for snacks. They are so addicting, and I can't wait to share the recipe with you. To get started, you're going to take a large bowl. To it, add 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Then beat till light and fluffy. To the bowl, you're going to add 2 eggs. Again, gently beat them to mix them with the cream cheese. Scrape the sides just to incorporate everything. And then 1 cup of crumbled feta cheese. Fold that in. A little extra cheese never hurt anyone. Now, there are so many variations on this recipe. Instead of cream cheese, I've seen some that involve ricotta or cottage cheese. You also can use other cheeses other than feta. You can use kefalotiri, which is one of the cheeses that's used primarily for saganaki, which is the flaming cheese appetizer, entree, whatever you eat it for. So lots of different ways you can make this recipe. And once everything is well combined, you're gonna put your filling aside and get started on assembling our tiropita. Now when I work with phyllo dough, I like to use one of these mats just to keep the counter clean, keep the phyllo dough clean. Take some of these 14 by 18 inch phyllo dough sheets. You want to cut your phyllo dough right down the middle. Make them about 9 by 18 inch sheets. We're going to start by taking 2 strips of our phyllo dough. Take some melted butter. Butter the dough thoroughly. I'm going to get our filling. I'm going to take what I would call a heaping spoonful. Put it in one of the corners. And then I'm going to start folding it over, much like a flag. Like that. Over. Might have a little excess dough, you can just fold that over. And there you are. Now, once folded, you're going to butter both sides. Then you are going to place with the seam side down on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And then you just kind of keep going until you run out of phyllo or you run out of filling. Now again, this is how to make them as tiropita triangles. There is a way you can make this recipe, kind of like with spanakopita as well, with spinach pie, that you make it in a pan. And you layer it. And same basic concept though, where you get the phyllo, you layer the phyllo, you put the cheese in, you put more phyllo on, you maybe put more cheese in, you put more phyllo, or you just put all the cheese in the middle, top it with phyllo dough. There's lots of varieties on how to do this, but again, same basic ingredients, same basic concept, same basic taste. And once you've assembled all of your pies, you're going to pop them into a 375-degree oven for 10 minutes. And while we wait for our tiropita, a very special shout out to my dear friends of 30 years at Antonia's Boutique in Tarpon Springs, Florida. This apron that I'm wearing tonight was a gift from them recently. Thank you so much. I'm honored to wear it on the show. I'm honored that you thought of me. If you're ever in Tarpon Springs, Florida, be sure to stop in at Antonia's. Tell them I sent you. You can get an apron like this for yourself. They really do have the nicest stuff in town. And no, they are not paying me to say that. Clothing, goat's milk soap, Greek imports, so much more. Or check them out online at GreekTownImports.com to shop anywhere in the world at any time online. So once again, all of you, my wonderful friends, thank you so much for this. And really, truly, life is too short not to be Greek. I wouldn't live any other way. Not that I had a choice in the matter. I was just kind of born like this. As Lady Gaga said, born this way. But, if I wasn't Greek, I'd be really, really jealous. So, thankfully I am. It is too short to not be. And after about 10 minutes, you're going to want to get your tiropita out of the oven. Now, you can leave it in a little longer to whatever your desired level of golden brownness is. I left these in for about 5 minutes longer to get them a little more crispy and a little more golden brown. But however crunchy and golden brown you would like to cook them is up to you. Get them out of the oven, let them cool for a little while. Smelling like Yia Yia's kitchen already. Look at that. There you go. Let's take this one. The crunch. Here you go. All right, let's see. Creamy, of course. All the cheese is melted. They've puffed up. Just like Yia Yia used to make. Absolutely delicious. Give these a shot. To Yia Yia. Yassas to you all. That's going to do it for us this week here on Simmer Down. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be kind to one another. And we will see you again very soon for another exciting recipe. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. And shop at Antonia's. Go now.